Hello everybody, welcome back to another Jurassic World Dominion toy review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the last of the figures I got from this huge Target haul. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Dominion Roar Strikers Rajasaurus, which is another type of abelisaur dinosaur, along with the Scorpiovenator, which I did review, so go check out that video. But super cool new species to add to the Jurassic Park collection, and I'm super excited to take a closer look at it. It's a new species we never had. Same classic Raptor right here, logos, so kind of like the same packaging we saw for the Scorpiovenator. On the back it shows that has you can press down on its body to make it chomp and roar. And we got the others in the line, Triceratops and Ankylosaurus, Scorpiovenator. Like I said, already did a review on the Scorpiovenator, so go check that out. Eventually, I will pick up the Trike and the Ankylosaurus, just because, you know, I love to build herds with my herbivores. But anyways, that's enough of the packaging. Let's go ahead and break this carnivore out of its box. Alright, so here is the Rajasaurus out of the box. And one thing to note, I also know you could also pronounce it as Rajasaurus, but I'm just going to call it Rajasaurus, just so you know, for the purpose of this video. But anyways, it's a really nice figure. Nice to have another abelisaur in the Jurassic collection. First, let's take a closer look at the head. The head is probably the best part of this whole figure because it's so detailed. It looks so cool, so unique. All these like large bumps and scoots all over its face. It's like a classic feature on abelisaurs. They always have like these bumpy looking faces. Here that there's that classic one horn on top of its head. Teeth are sculpted very nice. The tongue's nice, and the sculpting on the roof of the mouth is nice. But yeah, just overall the head just looks awesome. And then we got some more really nice sharp fine detail on the neck. Got some nice spines going up there. You got a nice little like skin flap on the bottom of the jaw and at the bottom of the neck there. And then here are the little arms, which look nice. Which the arms should be smaller compared to the dinosaur. It is a abelisaur, so it should be small, which is something that the Scorpiovenator got right. So I feel like these ones are just a little bit too long and a little bit too big, but you know, I can get past that. Here we got some more nice detail up here with some very large scoots on top of its back. And you got some finer like sculpt work down here. And then the legs are decked out in awesome scale detail, especially with the feet here. So yeah, Mattel is really good at actually doing their sculpt work. They're just amazing at it. And here it is on the other side, that awesome face again. Makes it kind of unique too. And then we at the tail we got some more detail and some more of those scoots, and I like how like not, I guess in a way symmetrical, but like aligned in like its own little direction. Like they're kind of just like scattered across the tail. To me, it kind of makes it a little bit more natural to me instead of just having it in one straight line. They just vary across the body, so they look really nice. The colors on this guy are really nice too. The only thing I would say though is that the colors should continue all the way to the tail, at least to the back end of the dinosaur instead of just to the front end. Like it doesn't even make it to the legs almost. But other than that, the blues and the red around the eye pops, makes it look really cool. Articulation, the arms can rotate all the way around and they can pivot in and out. So you got that nice arm movement that majority of these dinosaurs have. And it is an abelisaur, so even with tiny arms, I would have been fine if they weren't articulated. The legs, surprisingly, can also move. I feel like that I'm breaking the feature if I do that. And then the tail, the useless tail rotation. But yeah, it's a really nice, very detailed figure once more. So for the action feature, you just basically press down on its body, and then it would make the noise. So those were the noise that it made. And here's the quick little scan code there. The noises fit really well. I know I recognize one of them as being the Scorpius, but you know, it fits for this dinosaur. So I think the noise are good. Size comparison, here it is next to Owen. I think they look very nice together. I'm not really familiar with the size of Rajasaurus, so I'm assuming it looks good. I'll have to look at that later. Next up, we have the Action Attack, I believe, Carnotaurus from the Fallen Kingdom toy line. So they look good. Carnotaurus is the biggest abelisaur that Mattel has made so far. And then next, we have the Majungasaurus, which I would say Majungasaurus is probably the smallest, but I think that's just the way it's the proportions it has, which are really good, by the way. And these two dinosaurs are actually kind of similar because they both actually have horns on top of their heads, except for Mattel's, they kind of used just a crest instead of an actual horn like the Rajasaurus has. But in real life, they both had horns on top of their heads, so that's cool. Next up, we have the Scorpiovenator, which is another of Mattel's most current abelisaurs they made for this Dominion line. So they look good. They're exactly like the exact same size. So they fit perfect together. And here are all of Mattel's abelisaurs as of now. They might be making more eventually, but here's everything we have. Carnotaurus and Scorpiovenator from South America, Rajasaurus from India, and then Majungasaurus from Madagascar, which I think this is so cool. You get huge variety of these dinosaurs from like different locations. So I think that's pretty awesome. And then again, I'll go over like the detail like on the back. Like here, Majungasaurus has like the classic abelisaur back. Same with the Carnotaurus, just small rows of bumps. The Scorpiovenator completely ignores that and has like its own unique design, which I absolutely love. I love the design on it, so I really don't care if it fits that, design. And then Rajasaurus, I guess, kind of fits that design, except the bumps are huge and not small. So kind of a cool little unique gang here with unique features. And I like them all, too. They're all great. So, guys, that's just about to wrap it up for this review on the Roar Strikers Rajasaurus. It's a great figure. It's nice to have another new species once again. Just the only gripes I really have about this figure is kind of the lack of paint on the back end, and then the long arms, which should be short. But other than that, this figure is really great, and I love the face on it. So yeah, it's a really nice figure, and I do recommend it for any Jurassic collector. So anyway, guys, that's about wrap it up for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys again for the next review.